Hey guys, for today's tips and tricks video, I want to talk about countering map control. And I don't know what word to use for it. The lack of a better word is just countering map control, okay? So what I mean by this is, let's first look at map control. So if you guys don't know what map control is, to briefly recap, map control is just taking control of a contestable area so that you can control rotations, you can control executes, pushes, everything like that, coordinate flanks. So as a terrorist, taking map control on cache, as an example, would be to take control over the middle area. This will allow you to do your B splits through the vents. You can go Z into CT spawn to flank A or B. You can go up highway to A, or you could just leave a player here and go to the side sites to run and execute, and this player here can either cut off rotations, or he can flank, or he can lurk around, do whatever he wants. So let's say I'm a counter-terrorist and the terrorists are taking map control by taking over middle and I can't stop it. As a hypothetical situation, let's say the terrorists are doing the smoke at highway box and at Z, and then they'll get boosted over and they'll Molotov at sandbags, and they'll commit 3 players to doing this, and they'll throw flashes over, and they'll also throw a Molotov into the vents. So it doesn't leave me a lot of places to play from. I can't do anything if I'm in Z, I'm smoked out. I can't do anything at highway box, I'm smoked out. I can't do anything sandbags, I'm Molotoved. I can't do anything from the vents, I'm Molotoved. I have to forfeit mid control, okay? But I know that when the terrorists are doing this, they're committing all this utility and all this manpower, like physical people, to come and clear this area with their guns. I know that they're weaker at other parts of the map. So if I hear or see that the terrorists are doing this and they're committing a lot of manpower to this, what I'll want to do is, while they're taking control of middle, I'll say, alright, you know what, you guys are taking middle, you're committed to this, I can't fight this. Instead of just staying exactly where I am, staying static and letting them control the round and control the map, I'm going to counter the map control. I'm going to say, alright, oh, smokes are coming over here. I'm going to call my teammates back from mid. My mid guys are going to come towards A. And I'm going to say, look, get close to A main. I'm going to flash you in. And then from here, I can do a pop flash, either like this or like this into A main, right? And then my teammates who are close to the forklift can come around and push into A main. If they see no one here, they could just sit here, okay? One person sitting here holding A main. If he starts thinking that he needs to smoke this off, he could smoke this off. He can play around here. He could do whatever he wants at this position. Push into the door, and then the door guy can push all the way through here and control A like this in case the terrorists decide to fall back. You can also push at B. So let's say all the mid control's happening, you could just decide to push B, whether it be you just like launch an incendiary or a couple nades there and then push in here and then get to the sunroom like this. I like this position, it's great. You can do all sorts of pushes, but you want to take control of the map, and knowing that your opponent's using a lot of equipment, utility, and manpower to clear middle, you'll want to do a push into door, into A main, or into B, and just take control of some other part of the map. And what you'll want to do is you'll want to push when you have like a lot of people with you. So if we have to give up middle, I'll have 2 people push into A main. You don't really want to do it with one person, because if he dies, that's it, it's over. You always have to be wary of a terrorist just sitting here behind this box, for example, or sitting back here. And you want to make sure that if you are going to push somewhere, you want to ensure that you get a trade kill at the very worst case scenario. If you lose one player and there's no trade, there's no evening up the round, it's hard to come back from that. So you'll always want to go in pairs of 2s and try to get map control and try to get a trade kill. Whether it be pushing A, pushing B, you need to do something. Because if you don't do anything at all, if you just say, oh, they're taking mid, and you fall back to the A bomb site, what you're doing is you're allowing yourself to be susceptible to a multi-pronged attack. So now if the terrorists decide to do like 2 up highway, 2 A main, and 1 door, and you guys are, like, there's a guy at forklift, this guy's fighting from this angle, and this angle all at the same time. And all that really needs to happen is this. Doors open, and then how's the molly? I think it's thrown just like this. And then guess what? You're screwed. There's nothing you can do. So you don't want to get pronged, like multi-pronged attacked. You're screwed. You want to always make sure that you're isolating areas, and if someone's taking control of the map, you map control, okay? You push into A main, you take control of this area. You push into squeaky door, you take control of that area. Don't let them control the map. It's not good. You'll lose if you let the enemy control the map and control the pace of the game. Anyways, I hope this helps. And remember, it's just a theory, it's a guideline. You can apply this to other maps as well. It's not just Cache that you do this. Same thing happens on Dust 2, same thing happens on Inferno, same thing happens on every map. Rotate, have multiple people clear an area, take control of it, and make sure that you don't get split attacked. Anyways, hope this helps. Remember to subscribe. Peace.